question.
Might have an answer.
Where are you?
I'm on Cassidy Trail.
Do you need a pickup?
No, I think I'm just gonna hang out somewhere. Just think
Okay.
about things, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go on duty for a bit. Did you repair the vehicle yesterday?
I did not know.
Okay.
The Taurus, no.
Okay. Good. I'll take care of it.
But I.
All right. Have a good one.
Ow.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
It doesn't sound like you're good.
It was a very steep hill. I think I broke my leg. Be all right though.
Ping me.
On Cassidy Trail, eastbound on the northern side.
Okay. Ping 63.
Well, if I survive this. Okay.
All right. I'll come pick you up.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Definitely needed a 2 across. I don't know if it needed 3. Probably needs 3 by this point. We'll just do 3. Let's see what the ATM fee is. Please be 0. Oh, fee waived. 2,000. I don't want to forget to do this. I do need food. machine. Oh, this is amazing. Is there a drink one? Well, shit. Off to get Barrack. I think there is a drink one over here, actually. Okay. Won't happen. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, what the fuck? Why does it do that? Please don't tell me it treats them all. Okay, bud. It just like almost seems like it practically tries to like teleport the car on top of the object that the wheel touches. Get in.
Thanks.
Need a bandage?
No, it's okay. I got some.
You need food, water?
I got all that too.
All right, let's get you over to the hospital. Why'd you decide to just go on a walk?
I was gonna walk to the boat that brought me back here.
The boat?
Yeah.
Oh. Where is it?
It's just to the southeast. On the shore. Yeah, just like east from here.
That one right there?
No, not on the. It's back on North Korea.
Oh, okay. Well, no boat. Because you have to get medical. We'll do that, and if you want to come back out here, I don't mind bringing you.
It's nice of you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Oh, get ready for explosions. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm a bit of a predictor.
Yeah. How you been? What's been going on?
I'm okay. I'm okay. No complaints, Smile. None. Zero.
Listen, just bottle it all up, okay? Just bottle it all up.
I can't. It's hard to bottle something up when you don't hold back.
Yeah. Just hold on to it, and then.
Why? What's the logic in holding?
You can just because you can just build a bigger bomb. Metaphorically speaking, obviously. Like a word bomb.
I mean, I was gonna say, but I think you're talking to the wrong person. I don't know if you realize this, but I didn't participate in the war.
This is true.
Do 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 do. All right, we'll be there soon-ish. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think the worst part is I swear I avoided that. I swear. I can't believe this thing doesn't cover 89. I'm genuinely confused. I know how many people are on duty. Have you seen Alice today?
Not today, no. Seemed like there was a decent amount when I requested medical.
When did you request medical?
And like 4 cops came.
Oh. I'm doing the thing I yell at people. Doing.
That's how it goes.
If it was an emergency and you needed to break the law, just call 911. And yet here I am.
Yeah, I feel
No
like some
cop,
people
no
would
stop.
still cite them for that, though. Unfortunately. Thank you. I'm just gonna run inside.
All right, I'll be waiting out here.
All right.
What gear is that? It literally shows R for reverse the whole time. Wait, this is not all-wheel drive. Hmm. littering. Recommend a game? Ooh. I have severe game dedication issues, so I don't know if I'm the person. I don't think I'm that guy. I personally have been playing WoW, specifically SOD, but for a long time, I've been itching to get back into old school RuneScape. How's phase 3? So I'm not sure if the incursions are nerfed, but leveling in phase 3 was really nice. Feeling better?
Yeah.
All right. Am I bringing you to where I picked you up?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Yep, not a problem.
I just need to chill out there for the night. Just think things through, I guess.
Are you staying out there, or do you want the car to bring you
I'll
home?
probably just stay out there.
Okay. You sure you're all right?
Is anybody ever just all right?
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is yes. It's not exactly uncommon to be all right. That guy's not going to be all right when he crashes. And neither is that guy. I'd put money on one of them needing medical. We're going to find them crashed out.
Things are just never easy.
Not wrong. Definitely not wrong. Just make sure that if you know, if you're not enjoying whatever it is that you're doing, that you acknowledge that and be willing to step back and get back to the norm.
It's not work related.
No, not even work related, but I mean, obviously there are certain things that you can't just make better yourself. But like there are certain things that you can. Whether that be, you know, some circumstance that you're in that you may be able to adjust and do something about. God damn, that dude was riding my ass. Yeah, I mean, it's not a... Barrick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm concerned.
About what?
You.
Why?
Because you're not you. And I don't mean you're not you as in like, oh, you know, uh, you're taking some time for yourself. Like,
You
it's
just dropped
your
me here, pretty much. You're back there.
where?
Kill market. Just right.
Okay. Is it still there?
Yeah, the boat. Yeah,
Okay.
on the beach.
Listen, whatever the situation, even down there.
Not gonna
Oh,
be able to get down there. It's just it's a walk.
when have I ever quit?
Okay, I don't know if you'll ever be able to get back up, but
When have I ever quit, bud? What side is it on?
it's just to the left here, southeast. Down there on the beach.
I wouldn't feel confident going down that, but I'm confident getting back up.
Yeah. I wish you the best getting back up there.
You don't need to wish me nothing, but listen, whatever you're going through, all right, like I said, if you ever want to talk to someone, I'm here, all right?
Yeah, I got you. I just I don't really know what to make out of all of it. It's like I guess it's all just personal drama.
Personal
And in
drama?
yeah, and in retrospect, it's just not that important. I just kind of keep it to myself, I suppose, and just kind of do
Well,
my job because that's just kind of how I've always been. Prioritize the needs of the many long before my own.
that's problematic. And trust me, I say that as somebody who who will overlook myself in a situation, but I guess when I'm sitting in this position where it's not necessarily like an active thing happening, it's easier for me to say that. Please focus on you first before anything else. Take that
But
day that I
focusing on
told you
me
about.
just like stresses me out now. So I pretty much have every excuse to scapegoat into not doing that.
I mean, it's hard for me to say without context, but uh, like
So
I
I'm
said,
like,
go ahead.
so I was like very ready to, and after things between like me and Etta years ago and stuff like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was like very ready to just like not ever see anybody again. But then I noticed certain traits of somebody, just a person A, if you will, and it kind of made me lean in that direction, like rather slowly, because it's been years and years. I don't really, I guess, feel comfortable doing all that again right away, but I just wanted to kind of get to know them. And then they kind of caught me off guard and forced me to tell them everything and how I felt, and I did. And I was basically told, like, that's great, but no, it's not really ever going to happen. And I don't know, I'm trying to deal with that all in the meantime. But then at the same time, I, some of our closer friends are trying to set me up with person B, and I think things are okay. And, I enjoy both their company. But I guess it comes back to now person A essentially saying, like, hey, I feel the same way, but I just can't really do anything about it. So I'm kind of just torn straight down the center. Because the exact thing I never wanted to do again was hurt somebody.
It seems like you were sort of pushed into one of these A or B situations instead of like willingly being part of it. Um, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that that gets weighed the same as like willfully and intentionally trying to like explore, I guess you could say, and then ending up in this situation. Um, though I do think whoever is trying to push you in the direction of anyone specific, if you don't want that to be happening, you gotta let them know. If you don't, stuff like this is gonna keep happening.
Like, person B is, I think it's Fiona.
Okay.
And I don't know, because it's like, I think there's so many complications there. And I also feel like after I was kind of, I guess, denied by person A, I really felt as though maybe this isn't for me. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm fine being by myself. I was for a long time. And I was very content with that.
Okay, but I don't think it's fair to say
Yeah.
it's fine. You were like that for a long time when there was no other choice, right? You're sort of a product of your environment. You adapt, right? And when you're in the situation you were in over the course of the past 5 years, and there isn't anybody around that you can sort of engage with and have conversations with and get to know people, and you're essentially purely in survival mode, it's not surprising that you did okay because you had to, but you're not in that
Yeah.
environment anymore.
Yeah, no. And I think it's just because on top of that, when I was around people, all I seemed to do was hurt people one way or another. but I still, people kind of pushed this idea of me and Fiona together, and I just kind of, been seeing what kind of happens with it. But at the same time, I don't know, I don't know if I'm scared or just very hesitant to kind of send myself in that direction.
Well,
And I was like that before. Person A told me today that she essentially does feel the same way that I do. And I've essentially got myself all wrapped up in the absolute worst case scenario that I could think of. But I was trying to avoid it altogether. Which is why I came out to this boat down there, which is the boat I rode back here in, and I'm gonna drink until I fall asleep.
you think that's gonna help?
Because nope, but I don't know what the fuck to do. And maybe I'll just like write poetry or something. I don't know.
Got my honest opinion.
Or
Um, before I say what I'm gonna say, how much do you actually like Fiona?
I do, but it's not the same as they're both very different. But I
Understandable.
think because I'm not somebody that generally, I guess in the least like douchebaggy way possible, like hunts people down, I guess.
Right.
And when I do, the very few times that I do throughout my life, I'm it usually means my heart's pretty much completely there. And that is where it is for person A.
So, what I'm hearing is that whoever person A is likely has feelings for you. You have feelings for them. Person B, being Fiona, you maybe have feelings for,
Yeah.
and you're now stuck in between A and B. Um, I'm gonna be real, Barrick. You can't ride the center line here. You
I
have
don't
to
want to.
choose, and drinking isn't gonna make it better. It's not gonna make the decision easier. Sure, you might end up falling asleep, and then you're gonna wake up. You're gonna brush your teeth. You're gonna take your shower. You're gonna go to work, and then once you're sort of back in the swing of things, it's immediately gonna pop in your mind, and then you're gonna sort of emotionally be back in the position that you are now. Um, and it's not easy. Trust me, I know. But you sort of have to rip the band-aid off if you want there to be any chance with A, which seems to be the the choice here that seems far more organic versus having been pushed in a direction from other people. Then you need to tell B as soon as you can that you I don't necessarily want to say you're not ready because it's not it, but you are not available. And if you get asked any further questions, it stops there. Like you are not like this wasn't something you wanted to do. Like that doesn't make her feel bad or anything, but you gotta draw that line in the sand, and you gotta do it fast. If there's any delay in that, it's gonna make you look worse and worse and worse if you drag your feet in communicating that message. Because I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible. You end up being selfish by dragging your feet, by delaying the message to delay the hurt, because then you're taking not only your time but their time as well, right? So if you are intending on going with A, you
What if
should
A
let
is
B know.
never? What if A is never something that can actually happen? But there's still the way that both people feel.
Um, I'm a firm believer in that there doesn't necessarily need to be a title behind the status of a relationship. Okay, being in somebody's presence, knowing that somebody around you cares for you is more than what a lot of people are ever going to get in their life, as fucked up as that sounds. But what I can promise you is that if you were to stick with Fiona, whoever A is going to acknowledge that. And if they currently have walls built super, super high, you'll never be able to climb those walls. And when I say climb those walls, I don't mean to break them down, okay? But sometimes when people are in certain positions, they build walls very, very high up because of, any of the prior relationships they've been in before. You won't get anywhere remotely close to being able to sort of see that vulnerable side of them. If there's even any hint of there being another person, because then you're going to be seen as any other person, seeing person A the first time. They know you're in a relationship, and so there's no chance. Especially if B, again, was not something that organically happened. It was kind of pushed.
I just, I feel like it's even more of a reason for me to just cut it with both.
Why would you have to cut it with both? Because the way I see it, and this is the outside looking in, you want to be with A, but A is in a position in which that can't happen. I don't know if that means they're in a relationship. I don't suspect that to be the case, but I don't know. Or if they just don't feel that they're ready to be in a relationship, but have also expressed, you know, liking your company, for lack of a better term. B, you have not explained B or Fiona in the same light at all.
I guess here's like, I enjoy her company.
Mm-hmm.
There, but the things that we can do together are, and our interests are very limited. Person A, interests not limited, enjoy similar things, but for lack of better terms, best I can tell, they are, as much as they have walls built up as high as you can see. Behind those walls, they are terrified.
I probably guess why. I don't know. What you're telling me, really, is that, um, B is the easier choice, though it's not a great fit. A
Yeah.
is the incredibly hard choice, but if it worked, it would be phenomenal. I was in your position, Barrick. I would choose A every time. That's just me. I I understand when it comes to relationships that there's always risk involved, right? You see somebody and you learn about who they are, right? You get attracted to them, whatever the situation is. The moment you go and approach that individual and you ask for their number, you engage in conversation with them, there's always a risk involved in that. That person could be in a relationship. How are you going to know unless you engage in that conversation? And if they are in a relationship, they might take offense to it and be like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," whatever the situation is, right? It's a risk no matter what. I would take the risk for the better of the two options, even if it was considerably harder. Because I know that the likelihood of going with the easier of the two options is going to result in something that you ideally don't want long term. You've already told me that sort of compatibility wise and the things that you could do together, things are limited. Why get into a relationship if that's going to be the case?
Yeah. I mean, the reality is like our families get along reasonably well. Like Jimbo and Kit get along with her reasonably well. Like she's very nice, and I enjoy the time that we spend together. And I don't think it wouldn't work, but I think what I've been longing for my entire life is potentially what person A could give me. And it's that peace that I've just been seeking for forever.
Well, seem I Barrick, the realist in me goes person B is nothing more than a friend. Person A is the person you're trying to have a relationship with. Because everything you've explained about person B is like a friend. That is literally it. And here's the reality. If if Fiona thinks that there is a relationship beyond just friendship going on, if you don't want that, you need to make that clear immediately. Don't don't sit there and tiptoe around the issue. You need to make that clear because again, it would otherwise be selfish. You have to draw that line in the sand and say, you know, I think right now, um, I'm not really sort of willing to pursue anything beyond just being friends. And you know, make it clear that in a normal friendship, y'all can do things, y'all can have conversations, y'all can do whatever it is you want, but like in terms of you wanting to be with A and A seemingly being the dream as opposed to a short-term thing, um you gotta you gotta let Fiona know. because again, it's otherwise selfish if Fiona's being led on. And I'm not saying you did it intentionally. I don't even know how far things have gone, but I mean, it's definitely problematic if you don't tell her and try to play, in the middle of the road here. It's no bueno. You know that. You're a very logical thinker, which is why you're here and why you want to drink. And if you want to, you can. I would prefer that you go home and not be out here in the middle of the night drinking on a boat.
My boat.
I understand it's your boat, but I would still prefer if you were at home or doing anything really where you aren't alone.
I feel like this is the only middle ground. Is every time I've hung out with person B, it's been at the house.
Okay, but you can't associate person B with the house.
And then across the street is the house that I want and the house that person A wants. So it's just amplified and made worse.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say in regards to that, but I think you know what it is you have to do, Barrick. There is no easier way to let person B down. You can be blunt, you can try to sugarcoat it. At the end of the day, y'all can still remain friends. Okay, but based upon what you told me, B is not the long term. B is the short term, make you feel better about yourself, only to realize that you can't do the things that you want to do given the circumstances and how y'all live your lives differently.
I just don't know. And what a person A is just fucking with me.
Even if they are, what do you have to lose? Someone who you've already acknowledged is not the end goal? I know that
I
sounds
mean,
harsh, but Barrick, it's the
it could
reality.
be. Like, who's to know? Like, maybe I don't know.
I'll make the decision for you, Barrick. Okay, when I say I'm going to make the decision, I'm just going to bring something up. It's like a very likely thing. Okay? Are you ready to adopt a bunch of people?
I mean,
No? Good. Good.
okay, so
Option
here's
B
where
ain't
things
it.
get even more complicated now.
Oh, no.
So it's my belief that Norman knows that I care about person B. And that I'm close friends with person A. Whether he knows how I feel about person A or not, I imagine he might in time. And this is where things get a whole lot more difficult.
So option A is Andy.
Yeah. Which
And
is
are
why
her
when
walls
you
built high on the
made
basis that she doesn't want anyone around her to get hurt?
and she just doesn't want to date anyone anymore. What I've been told. Which I believe is why when you made your comment about Fiona and someone else making a comment about Fiona at the house, which is why she got up and left.
Oh no.
Which is why
I didn't
when you
know.
said that you were like an S tier shit stirrer, that's when I said, yeah, you have no idea. Because you didn't have any idea.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucked. That is so fucked. Um uh
Which is also why I was like, I want to drink now. Because an already
wow.
complex problem was made even more complex.
You bring enough alcohol for the two of us?
I think so.
I didn't uh, I did not realize. Um well, number one, I'm sorry.
I know you didn't mean to, but
Right, but I mean,
you know
still,
what you know.
my intent wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
like, it still sucks that it happened.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god, that was holy fuck. Oh no.
You get it now?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I made it worse completely by accident. And Andy probably thinks I did that intentionally.
Maybe. But I don't know.
I no, maybe not, because Andy and I have always had a very mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
Um, even from years ago, in the midst of her being the first mayor and us having these sort of moments where we would just like ignore everything around us and just put on a song and dance just to for just a few minutes, ignored all of the terrible shit happening around us and all of the nagging. And in her case, she was sort of setting the foundation of the mayor's office, making it easier for every mayor after her. And that's never gone away. And Andy's a wonderful person. Um, so I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't. The fucked up part is how I worded it. Like that, the way it was worded is going to make it seem as if it was intentional, even though I had zero fucking idea. Ugh, that's not what I meant.
on top of her, kind of literally drive by dropping the bombshell on me like hours before that. Not even that. It was like minutes before you joined us. Then that kind of whole thing was brought into the spotlight, I guess. And yeah.
um, Barrett, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep a shit stirrer like me around, you gotta keep me in the loop, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, I didn't really expect things to go that way. So, it just.
I'm. Oh, I'm not laughing because I think this is funny, but oh my
Oh,
god.
you can laugh. It's fine. I understand.
Holy fuck! I'm just. The worst part of this is that I was right.
Right about what?
Being way too good at shit stirring without
Yeah,
knowing.
you're so good at shit stirring that you were doing it without even you like realizing you were doing it. You're subconsciously
Oh
shit stirring.
no. Oh. Ugh. Oh my god. Um. I am not gonna lie. There aren't many situations that I go into and I'm like, yeah, that's fucked. But this is one of them. This is one of them.
Yeah, it's not great. Which is why I have no idea what to do.
Barrett, can I put a smile on your face?
Sure.
Step out of the car and go to the front. All right. Back up just a bit. You see the face made by the two round lights in the straight line?
Yeah.
I think that's you right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That was definitely me sitting at that picnic table.